One is Shirul Adonai, but the other also says the same. They're both called Shirul Adonai. Right? Yeah. Yeah, okay. And then this one.
Hi.
Bob, you hear the guitar? Bob's head mirrors. Appreciate it. Mucho. Yeah, I have that. Yeah. Wait, am I awake, right? Yeah, am I? Oh, the long one, yeah. Okay. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. I need a two-page one.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
Welcome and welcome back. We are so excited for this evening for Shabbat Shirah, Shabbat of Song. What does that mean? We'll get into that in a moment, but first we will begin with song, with words of welcome. Hine matov umanayim, shevet achim gam yachad. How good it is that all of us are here together.
matov umanayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine 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 matov umanayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Shevet achim gam yachad.
Again, Shabbat Shalom. This evening we celebrate Shabbat Shirah, the Shabbat of Song. It centers on the climactic moment in this week's Torah portion when the Israelites cross the Sea of Reeds. As they step onto dry ground and taste freedom for the first time in many centuries, they respond not with speeches or strategy, but with song, what's called Shirat Hayam, the Song of the Sea. It is the first song in our tradition and one of the oldest songs in the world. It's also where the text for our prayer, Mi Chamocha, comes from. Perhaps it doesn't feel like the right moment for singing for us for many reasons, but our tradition insists that it is precisely during difficult moments that call for song. When the waters around us feel turbulent, when there may be turmoil, anger, and grief in our personal lives, perhaps on a national level as well, song helps us part the waters, even briefly. Tonight, we invite this sanctuary to be a shelter from life's storms. After the sea crossing, Miriam leads the women in dance, timbrels in hand. Rabbinic tradition calls them righteous women because they believed strongly enough in redemption to bring instruments with them as they fled Egypt, trusting that there would be a moment when song would be needed. Singing in our tradition holds joy and pain, hope and heartbreak, and it is deeply communal. This is the moment, Shirat Hayam, when the Israelites truly become a people. They do it together in song. So tonight, we ourselves lift our voices in song with both our familiar Shabbat liturgy as well as some special melodies we have planned for tonight's service. And I hope that this evening we can truly not only sing together, but also hear one another, the confident voices and the wavering ones, those who feel strong and those who need support. And may we listen closely to the cries of those who are suffering or afraid in our midst, as a reminder that we are meant to carry each other through uncertain waters. We'll continue singing together very appropriately for Shabbat Shirah, Shir Hadash. May we sing a new song.
Shiru Ladonai, Shiru Shir Hadash, Shiru Ladonai, Kol Haaretz. Shiru Ladonai, Shiru Shir Hadash, Shiru Ladonai, Kol Haaretz. Shiru Ladonai, Baruch Shemo. Shiru Shiru Shir Hadash, Shiru Ladonai, Kol Haaretz. Shiru Ladonai, Baruch Shemo. Basru miyom leyom, Yeshuato. Shiru Ladonai, Baruch Shemo. Basru miyom leyom, Yeshuato. La la la.
I believe we're going to continue singing with even more Shir Ladonai, Shir Chadash. Gail, we're going to figure out that. Oh, we're going to plug Gail in first of all. We can't really have Shabbat Shirah without Gail's shir, without Gail's song joining us.
I think we should start all over again, please.
Hine.
We'll just do it fast.
Yes, exactly. We'll sing an even more new song with even more joy now that we can hear Gail's voice. Shir Hadash from Psalms.
Shir Ladonai, Kol Haaretz. Shir Ladonai, Shir Hadash. Shir Ladonai, Shir Sing unto God on the earth a new song. I will sing unto God a new song. Sing unto God, and we'll all sing along. All the earth a new song unto God.
Shiru Adonai, oh haaretz.
Shiru,
Shiru Adonai, oh Yirmadai. I will sing unto God a new song.
We'll continue with our candle lighting, bringing hope and light and warmth into our space. And I'm happy to invite Bonnie Cram to join us.
Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, etzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Let's read together. Thanks, Bonnie. Please join me on the screens. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before ever we stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt, that there's a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands, marching together. With that, we'll continue in our Shabbat Shirah with a melody that maybe we haven't heard in a while or is new for us. Feel free to join in or just listen to this beautiful melody for Erev Shabbat. It is also an Erev Shel Shoshanim, an evening of roses.
Erev Shoshanim, netzena el ha-bustan, or besamim u'levona, l'raglech miftan, shar chakoma yona, Moshe malet lalim, pichel haboker shoshana, ektefenu li. Laila yored le'at, beruach shoshan noshva, Hava el chash lakshir balat, zemer shel ha'ava. Erev shel Shoshanim, etzena el ha-bustan, or besamim u'levona, l'raglech miftan. Laila yored le'at, beruach shoshan noshva, hava el chash lakshir balat, zemer shel ha'ava. Zemer shel ha'ava.
There's something so beautiful about Jewish music being in a minor key, that it can be so beautiful and haunting at the same time. Don't know what it is, but it's so beautiful. Thank you both. We're going to continue singing together as we welcome the Sabbath bride with Lecha Dodi. Keep on singing with us.
Lecha Dodi likrat kala. Let's clap. Get warm. Nekabla. Lecha Dodi likrat kala. B'nei Shabbat nekabla. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad. Ishmianu el ha-meyuchad. Adonai echad u'shemo echad. L'shem u'tiferet v'liyitechila. Here we go. Lecha Dodi likrat kala. B'nei Shabbat nekabla. Lecha Dodi likrat kala. B'nei Shabbat nekabla. Likrat Shabbat velchu v'nelcha. Ki mikor hamracha. Hirosh v'kedem mesucha. Sof ma'aseh b'machshava tehila. Here we go. Lecha Dodi likrat kala. B'nei Shabbat nekabla. Lecha Dodi likrat kala. B'nei Shabbat nekabla. Hitoreri, hitoreri. Ki ba'oreh kumi ori. Uri, uri. Shir daveri. Kevod Adonai alayich nidla. Lecha Dodi likrat kala. B'nei Shabbat nekabla. Lecha Dodi likrat kala. B'nei Shabbat nekabla.
We ask if you're able to please rise and face the entrance.
Boi Shalom ateret bala. Gam besimcha uvetzot hala. Toch emunei am segula. Boi hala, boi hala. Lecha Dodi likrat kala. B'nei Shabbat nekabla. Lecha Dodi likrat kala. B'nei Shabbat nekabla.
We'll remain standing if we're able as we head into Baruch Hu, our call to prayer.
No, I'm not. That's sorry.
Not that way.
Skipping right to Havdalah.
I
Close enough.
really like it.
Lie, lie, lie,
Lie,
lie,
lie, lie, lie. Yai, lie, 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 lie. All the lies are the same, right? Yai, lie, 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 lie. Yai, lie, 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 lie. Yai, lie, 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 lie.
Arechu et Adonai,
may be seated, and we'll continue with the reading for Ma'ariv Aravim, our prayer for the bringing on of evening, which you can find on our screens or page 30. We'll read together in the English. You are the creator of day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness from light, transforming day into night and distinguishing one from the other. Adonai Tsevaot is your name. Ever-living God, may you reign continually over us into eternity. Blessed are you, Adonai, who brings on evening. Baruch atah Adonai Hama'ariv Aravim. We'll continue with the beautiful melody, Ahavat Olam.
Ahavat olam, Beit Yisrael, Amecha ahavta, Torah u'mitzvot, chukim u'mishpatim, otanu limadeta, otanu limadeta. Al ken Adonai Eloheinu b'shokbeinu u'kumenu nasiach b'chukecha v'nismach v'divrei Toratecha v'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed. Ki chayinu ve'orech yameinu Uvahem nege yomam v'layla, nege yomam v'layla. V'ahavatcha tasir, mimenu le'olamim. Baruch atah Adonai, ohev amo Yisrael, ohev amo Yisrael.
We'll invite you, if you're able to, please rise as we now sing these central foundational texts that have been on our people's lips and in our people's hearts for thousands of years. And it is a privilege to sing and pray them once again this Shabbat. Shema and Ve'ahavta.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed.
You may be seated.
V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha u'v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol me'odecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom ha'levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'veitecha v'lechtecha v'derek v'shochbecha v'kumecha v'kshartam le'ot al yadecha v'chayu l'totafot b'einecha u'chtaftam al mezuzot beitecha u'visharecha leman tizkeru
V'asitem et kol mitzvotai Vitem kedoshim le'Elohechem Ani Adonai Elohechem Asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim L'hiyot lachem le'Elohim Ani Adonai Elohechem. In honor of Shabbat Shirah and in honor of Miriam and the women who sang and danced as our ancestors crossed the Sea of Reeds, we'll sing together Miriam's song by maybe our own Miriam of our generation, Debbie Friedman. Oh, I see we've got some tambourines. Excellent. Feel free to sing this one out. You can clap, you can dance. It's a good one. We'll celebrate Miriam and all of us.
And the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang this song. Sing a song to the one who we've exalted. Miriam and the women dance, they dance the whole night long. Miriam was a weaver of unique variety. The tapestry she wove was one which sang our history. With every strand and every thread, she crafted her delight. A woman touched with spirit, she dances through the night. And the women dancing with the timbrels followed Miriam as she sang her song. Sing a song to the one whom we've exalted. Miriam and the women dance, they dance the whole night long. And gazed across the sea, the wonder of this miracle she soon came to believe. Whoever thought the sea would part with an outstretched hand, and we would pass to freedom and march the promised land. And the women dancing with the timbrels followed Miriam as she sang her song. Sing a song to the one who we exalted. Miriam and the women dance and dance the whole night long. And Miriam the prophet took her timbrel in her hand, and all the women followed her, just as she had planned. And Miriam raised her voice in song, she sang with praise and might. We've just lived through a miracle, we're gonna dance tonight. Here we go! And the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang her song. Sing a song to the one who we've exalted. Miriam and the women dance, they dance the whole night long.
In our Torah portion, we have Miriam the prophet, and in this week's Haftorah portion, we have Deborah. Deborah is yes, amazing. We've got some Deborahs in the house tonight. Deborah is also a prophet. She is also a judge. She is the only woman judge of Israel that we know of. And in her portion, in this section, in her story, she helps the Israelites win a war, I believe, against the Philistines. And the general Barak says, I will not go to war unless you, Deborah, come with me, which is pretty incredible. They end up winning, and then the Israelite people sing a song for Deborah. So we have another song for Deborah, who is called the Mother of Israel, which is pretty amazing. So we have Devorah wrote her own Devorah's song, which may be a new one for us, but it's really fun. So please give it a try with us as we also celebrate the Deborahs in our midst and also the Deborah from our tradition.
You're going to love this because this is going to be a warm song. Please get everything out of your hands because you're going to need your hands, okay? My turn. Arise, arise, Devorah. Your turn.
Arise, arise, Devorah.
My turn. Arise, arise, and sing a song.
Arise, arise, and sing a song.
Arise, arise, Devorah.
Arise, arise, Devorah.
Uri, Uri, Dabri, Great. Would you do it with me and add the hand motions? Here we go. Arise, arise, Devorah. Arise, arise, and sing a song. Arise, arise, Devorah. Uri, Uri, Dabri, Shir. That was a start. Now, when Nick plays, would you do it a little bit louder? Ready, Nick? Here we go. Arise, arise, Devorah. Arise, arise, and sing a song. Arise, arise, Devorah. Uri, Uri, cheer, cheer. Deborah the prophet was a judge in Israel. She sat beneath her palm tree on the hill, and people came from everywhere just to hear her judgments, honest and fair. Deborah the prophet, Deborah the mother in Israel. Arise, arise, Deborah, arise, arise, and sing a song. Arise, arise, Deborah, Uri, Uri, Dabri, Shir. Deborah the prophet was courageous, strong, and wise. Her people lived in peace for 40 years. The 12 tribes lived together as one for the first time since the world had begun. Deborah the prophet, Deborah the mother in Israel. Here we go. Arise, arise, Deborah. Arise, arise, and sing a song. Arise, arise, Deborah. Uri, Uri, Dabri, Shir. Uri, Uri, Dabri, Shir. Good news. This is our closing song too, so you can rise all the way then.
A little more rising.
Thank you. Yes, thank you for rising up and singing that song with us. We're going to continue in even more song, words that perhaps are very poignant right now for all of us as we sing Hashki Venu Adonai Eloheinu L'Shalom. Let there be peace and understanding among us. Let there be love
And understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from the storms. Eloheinu, Adonai Eloheinu, Hashkivenu, Leshalom. Lehamitenu, Shomrenu Lechaim, Ufros Aleinu, Sukkot Shlomecha. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu Leshalom, Leshalom. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu, Hashkivenu
We'll continue now with our Amidah standing prayers, beginning with Adonai Siphatai. And we invite you, if you're able, to please rise.
Adonai Sefatai Tiftach Ufi Agita Hilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips, let my mouth declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, ve'Elohei Avoteinu ve'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzhak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el HaGadol, HaGibor, HaNorah, El Elyon, Gomel Hasadim Tovim, V'Konei HaKol, V'Zocher Chasdei Avot V'Imahot, U'Mevi Geula Livnei B'neihem, L'ma'an Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer Moshi Alamein, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham Ve'ezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, V'nechayei Hakol Atara Ve'Hoshia, V'chakei Ha'i V'chesed, Mechayei Hakol Ve'rachamim Rabim, Samek Noflim Ve'rofei Holim, U'matir Asurim, U'mekayem Emunato B'Shenei Afar, Michamocha Bal Gevurot, U'midom Melach, Melech Memit, U'mekayem, U'matzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'emanata L'chayot HaKol, Baruch atah Adonai, V'chayei HaKol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, U'kedoshim b'chol yom yahalu chasela. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh. You may be seated, and we'll continue with some silent prayer using whatever song may be in our hearts this evening, or you're welcome to use the words on the following pages in our prayer book as well. Shalom bimromav, u'yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'yakol Yisrael, ve'imru amen. Ya'aseh shalom, Ya'aseh shalom, shalom aleinu, v'yakol Yisrael. 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 Ya'aseh shalom, shalom aleinu, v'yakol Yisrael.
On this Shabbat Shirah, we will continue singing together next with Misha Berach as we send these healing prayers to those in our community who may need it most. We're thinking of many in our community who are in need of healing, including Rabbi Jonathan Adler, Jonathan Agan, Margie Block, Lindsay Brilson, Marge Serrani, Keith Clark, Bruce Cohen, Stephen Cohen, Carrie Eschler, Marilyn Friedman, Alan Goldberg, Guy Goldberg, Tina Goodman, John Golden, Lev Heschel Ben Batamivi Yaakov, Daphna Halevi, Debbie Hildbrand, Richard Holsinger, Beth Jazalowitz, Dan Lang, Mary Luckton, Kathy Matthews, Mary McDonough, Minna Melton. We're thinking of Nechama Michaela Bat Sheinachava Vechonon Godalia, Brian Mason, Mike McKinley, Naomi Miller, Frank Mudarko, Lisa Pena, Jeremy Phelan, Ian Phillips, Jessica Rathkopf, Aidan Riggle, Willa Rohrbaugh, Emma Rose, Maya Rossio, Rolf Sauer. We're thinking of Yafa Schnitzer, Eliza Sinkinson, Heather Smith, Lou Supowitz, Rachel Vieira, John Wasserstrom, Harvey Weintraub, Jerry Young, and Ozzie Zimmer. We're thinking of Sean Silver, Jen Silver, and Andrew and Sarah Silver, as well as Morris Pavlovsky, Alex Posner, Cheryl Gensler, and Myrna Landerman Nelson, as well as the names of anyone else whom you are thinking of for healing this evening. You're welcome to share their names with us at this time. For each of them and all of those in need of healing, we'll sing together Misha Vera.
Source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mekor habracha lavotainu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shalema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say,
We'll now begin concluding our service with Aleinu L'Shabeach, and we invite you again, if you're able, to please rise.
Aleinu shabeach ladon hakol, latei gedula liyotzeh breshit, v'lo asan kliye ha'aratzot, v'lo samanu k'mishpachot ha'adama, shelo zman chalkeinu kaham, v'gar aleinu kachol hamonam, v'anachnu korim u'mishtaravim u'modim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo
It is a fearful thing to love what death can't touch, a fearful thing to love, hope, dream to be and owe to lose, a thing for fools this, and a holy thing to love. For your life has lived in me, your laugh once lifted me, your song was gift to me. To remember this brings a painful joy. 'Tis a human thing, love, a holy thing to love what death has touched. For our mourners Kaddish, we first are recalling those whom we have lost within the last 30 days and observing Shloshim. We remember Nancy Bryant, Kathleen Fite, Joan Esterson. We're also recalling those whom we lost at this season in years past as we remember Henry Applebaum, Jean Barkin, Stephen Bloom, Naomi S. Budin, Archie Kaplan, Tilly Chait, Michael Henry Green, Barbara Herlick, Charlotte Harris, Richard Headley, Herman Katz, Leonard Katz, Bernard Linder, David Lynn Sr., Ethel Masser, Mel Mermelstein, Marvin Sonny Morris, Rosalind Pariser, Manny Rice, Herb Rosen, Ann Angel Sapadin, Malcolm Schwartz, Fred Simon, Alan Singer, Jeffrey Stern, Sally Abel Wasserstrom, A. Robert Weiler, and Nina Sherman Weinstein. If there's the name of anyone else in memory you'd like to share, or any names I mispronounced, please feel free to share at this time. For each of them and for all those who have no one left to say Kaddish for them, we'll join together. Yit Gadal ve'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah be'alma divrachu te v'yamlich malchute b'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei decho beit Yisrael ba'gala uv'izman kari v'imru amen Yehi Shemei Rabbah mevarach le'alam u'lalmei almaya Yit barach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yithalal shemei dekudesha barichu la'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen Osei shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. We say zichronam livracha, may each of their memories always, always be for a blessing. Amen. You may be seated, and I'm happy to, sorry that's a bright screen, I'm happy to invite up Bobby for some announcements.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Thank you so much for braving the weather and joining us tonight so we can be warm as a community. A couple of quick announcements. Please join us for our annual Holocaust Study Series with Dr. Richard Prostowski, which begins this upcoming Tuesday, February 3rd, here at the Temple at 6 p.m., but there's also a Zoom option, and it will run weekly through the end of the month. And if you've never taken this class before, it is absolutely fantastic. It is on an annual basis, a deep dive into something very specific about the Holocaust, and it just kind of broadens your mind every single year. So if you have time for it, please make time for it. It's fantastic. And Purim is coming, despite the snow outside. Prepare for the holiday. We're going to be doing something with a TBS member who is a fantastic baker, David Clapel, and he will be doing a hamantash and baking demo a week from this Sunday, so February 8th, here at the Temple at 2 p.m. And then we have our big annual Purim Spiel and Carnival on Friday, February 27th at 6 p.m. For all of this and more, please check out the weekly window. The February-March edition of the window should be hitting mailboxes within the next couple of days. But if you have any questions, please reach out to us. We're here to help. Shabbat Shalom, and thank you for making TBS your Jewish home.
Bobby,
Rabbi?
I know a question they have.
Okay. Hit me.
They have the question, what's the theme of the Purim Spiel?
Mrs. Rose.
I know you had that question, right? It is Anne Juliet, the Broadway show Anne Juliet. So it's a jukebox show, and so we are singing songs by Kelly Clarkson, Boys to Men. It's going to be really great.
Wonderful. Well,
Hopefully.
thank you. Thank you, everyone. Rabbi?
I also want to share an announcement on behalf of the Hirsch family that anyone who would like to come and support Carol in the loss of her sister Joan of blessed memory, there will be a Shiva at her home this Sunday at 3 p.m. If you are interested in coming, please see Connie for the address. But if you're able to be there to support Carol, I know it will mean a lot to them. So please come join us then on Sunday. Okay, with that, we're going to continue with Kiddush and Motzi. Hang on, let me just get the slide here. Great, Kiddush and Motzi. This mic might not be on. I don't think there's any, is there wine? Does anyone like Kiddush Shabbos? Anyone want to come to Kiddush? I can fill this up as much as anyone wants. Anyone? No takers. But I'm going to fill it up too. Just a little. Just a little bit. You sure? No takers?
All right, Barry. Woo!
Wins the men's Shabbat.
Amen. L'chaim. Same as ever.
This also means you get first dibs for the challah.
All right. Where's the kids?
We give thanks to God for bread. Our voices rise in song together. As our joyful song is said. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lachem min haaretz. Amen.
And we are going to close, as Gail promised, with Arise, Arise, Devorah. May we also arise and sing a new song. Please join us.
And I know if you want to stand up, please do. I know Matthew is going to. He
Yes.
is ready. He is ready.
Yes.
Arise, arise, Devorah, arise, arise, and sing a song. Arise, arise, Devorah, Uri, Uri, Dabri, Shir. Devorah the prophet was a judge in Israel. She sat beneath her palm tree on the hill, and people came from everywhere just to hear her judgment, honest and fair. Devorah the prophet, Devorah the mother of Israel. Arise, arise, Devorah, arise, arise, and sing a song. Arise, arise, Devorah, Uri, Uri, Dabri, Shir. Devorah the prophet was courageous, strong, and wise. Her people lived in peace for 40 years. The 12 tribes lived together as one for the first time since the world had begun. Devorah the prophet, Devorah the mother of Israel.